What's good? We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We about to enter that boxing clinic, real boxing talk. And I might bring some more content to the channel. Believe it or not, boxing is not my best sport. It's about talking sports. I don't think it's even my second best sport. So I'm gonna bring some more content to the channel. Let's start talking some current events, some football season coming up. Maybe in the fall, some basketball, we could chop it up. But let's talk about, boxing scene and, the article and Deontay Wilder dropping an IG video today, talking about he got something big on the horizon. And when Luis Ortiz signed with Al Heyman, everybody, wanted this fight to happen. They wanted, this is what they wanted. And we already talked about just the gist in a nucleus of the whole business side and how this fight came apart on another video. There's two videos behind this one. So you go check that out if you want to know where Bermain Stavern stands and all this. And, the Anthony Joshua, Luis Ortiz mandatory. I did a whole nother video. It's a picture clip, so check it out. It's breaking news, rumors. Wilder versus Ortiz. But strategically, man, a lot of people are, kind of, how can I say it? They kind of wait for it. They being hypocrites. Let's just call it what it is. When Anthony Joshua was about to fight Ortiz, and they wanted to make that mandatory. Oh, he's old. He's slow. He's losing the step. Oh, he's not that good. He hasn't looked that good in his 3 fights. But as soon as it's Deontay Wilder, oh, he gonna knock Wilder out, man. He fast, he quick, he got this boxing ability, he slick. Now they praising Luis Ortiz. The same motherfuckers on my Facebook page, bashing him from the UK when he was about to be Anthony Joshua's rival, is now hopping on the Ortiz King Kong bandwagon. They hopping on that bandwagon. And because it's Wilder. Like Wilder is the devil. And then it's Wilder in most motherfuckers' mind, And, what can you start at, man? First, they was bashing Ortiz, okay? They was bashing him. What? Joshua knock him out. That's all I was hearing. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. He a one-handed fight. That's all the shit I've been saying before motherfuckers hopped on Ortiz, man, and then hop back off. Now they hopping back on. You dig? So it's like, you can't catch a break with Wilder. Wilder can knock out, Captain America, Superman, and Batman and all in one fucking fight, and people still won't give that kid his credit. But that's him. He just got to learn to deal with it. I'm pretty sure he's ready to cope with it. Hopefully his little weed case, he can beat it. And that's that. But as far as the fight going, man, for Ortiz, he's the shorter fighter here. Ortiz is about 6'4", if that's even accurate. Wilder is 6'7". So for Ortiz, for him it's going to be, getting his jab involved first. I think everything starts with a jab. Hitting a jab, kind of getting Wilder's timing down, and learning when to step in and catch Wilder. That's basically what it is. Jabbing, being defensive responsible, looking out for that straight right hand. And as the most skillful boxer in the heavyweight division, from a skill level, and the best defensive boxer in the heavyweight division, in my opinion, being ready for that right hand, being ready to counter it, being ready to slide, being ready to take it away, I think is number one on the agenda. Then getting your jab involved and closing the distance. Those are basically the 3 main things I think he should work on. Take away the right hand first. Wilder has a good jab, but the right hand, you can get away that you can take some jabs from Wilder, but that right hand, he likes to pop it behind that jab. You gotta take it away. You gotta make him throw a right hook. You gotta make him throw a left hook. You gotta make him throw an uppercut. Take your chances with the other punches. Take away that right hand, bring your jab. Then you want to cut. Then after that, you want to get inside and get to the chin. And when you want to get inside, you want to be able to close that gap and close that distance. So with that being said, be yourself. Be slick. Be ready to take away that right hand and counter over that jab. Or come under the jab with an uppercut. When you get inside. So really the main thing for Ortiz, the main meat of his game plan is going to have to be watch out for the right hand. Don't prove that you're a tough guy. Watch out for the right hand. If Ortiz is able to take away Wilder's right hand, that's 60% of the battle done. Won. Better than 50%. Then after that, you want to get your jab involved. However you want to take away that jab, you want to use your jab, make him cognitive of your jab and make him stop using his jab. Jab with the jabber. I think your jab is better than his jab. Or he can come over his jab and try to counter him. But if you come over the jab and try to counter him, then you open yourself up for the right hand down the middle. Because you're looking at the jab and the right hand's going to sneak and get you. So that's why I said, just jab with him, close the distance, and check that chin. Counter the jab. That's his main three goals. Is to take away Wilder's right hand. I'm talking about Ortiz. Get his jab involved so Wilder won't pump his jab out, so you don't have nothing to worry about coming in. You get rid of his jab. If he ain't landing that jab, Wilder's going to become very frustrated. So you took away the jab. So once you take away the jab, you take away the right hand. What does he have left? Well, I take my chances with the left hook. I take my chances with an uppercut with Wilder. Because when he throw all those punches besides the right hand, even the right hand he throws, he gets out of position. So once you take away the right hand and the jab, close the gap and get your punches off, it should be a short night. Ortiz said he has never been stopped before. He's never been on the canvas before. So let's all remember that come November 4th if this fight materialize. For Wilder, what does Wilder have to do? Wilder has to get back to, of course, using his jab. He has to make his jab. It was looking good before the Washington fight. The Washington fight after the long layoff, I think it really hurt him. But I would stick that jab out of there. And you know what? I think Ortiz is a southpaw. So you want to get away from that left hand. Ortiz is a one-handed fighter. I take my chances with the lead hand. I take my chances with the right hand. I circle away from the left all night. I jab. I shoot my right hand, get my foot outside his his right foot, and I shoot my right hand all night. That's what I want to do with Wilder. I want to keep him at the end of my punches, and I want to control distance. Now for Wilder, that might be tough. With Severn, he did a good job. But Ortiz isn't a Severn type fighter where he wants to get inside and do dirt. He wants to box and look pretty. He's a Cuban. Not saying he can't do it, but if Ortiz makes a mutual agreement with Wilder to try to outbox Wilder from the outside, I think it's a win for Wilder. I think Wilder can get the knockout that way. But for Wilder, it's jabbing. It's jabbing, stepping away from the power hand, which I think he's a southpaw, which is the left hand. So you want to circle away from the left hand. Hopefully Mark Breland in the training camp, they're smart enough to tell him that. Because we seen in the Andrew Fonfora fight with Adonis Stevenson, he was walking right into Stevenson's left hand. He was a one-handed fighter. So what Wilder's going to do is get away from that left hand. Go to the right. And then when you got to be stationary, try to get that left foot outside that right foot, shoot the right down the middle. It's a direct angle. Bam. But I think Wilder should it's hard to change who you are in the fight, but I think Wilder should really think about throwing that check hook some more this fight. I think his check hook should be the second most thrown punch in this fight, other than this jab, for the simple fact that Ortiz is going to be looking for the jab. He's not going to be looking for the left hook, right hand down the middle, straight combination. I think that's a combination that he should throw. Of course, he's going to throw the one, too, the jab and the straight right down the middle, because it's a southpaw versus orthodox. Also, I think he should practice the uppercut. I think he should practice a right hook. I think all those things he should practice. But the left hook, the check hook, right hand combination, I like that. The jab, right hand combination, I like that. The double jab with the right hand behind it. The jab and feint and make him react, and then hit him with a straight right. All those things he had to do, but is he skilled enough to do that? That's the $1 million question. This is just some preliminary, strategy talk, man. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.